This morning on Daybreak, we will explain the change to Missouri's sex ed curriculum.
And we run you through preparations Missouri State is making ahead of the president's visit.
Plus, how summer tech can keep you safe during deer season, as Daniel Shedd takes a look at the app giving first responders the GPS info they need. We'll have that and much more this morning on Daybreak.
Good morning and thanks for waking up with us. It's Thursday, September 20th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. Of course, want to let you guys know we've been covering the preview of President Trump's visit here. We'll also have full coverage of that as well on Color 10 throughout the afternoon on Friday.
Yes, that coverage will begin around 5, and then, of course, we'll carry his speech and everything like that while he's here.
So plenty to still prepare for as that day comes tomorrow afternoon. But first, we want to get you started by checking in with Elisa Ratha in the Weather Lab and your forecast first.
Good morning, guys. It's another warm and summery start here in the Ozarks. It's 75 degrees in Branson. We've got mostly clear skies, calm winds, and we still have these sticky dew points at 68. Very humid. Quiet conditions out there. Not even a lot of cloud cover this morning. Very similar to every other day we've had this week. Temperatures are starting out very warm. It's 76 in Springfield. To put that in perspective, our average daytime high is 79, so we're already starting out very warm. It's 73 in Monette and 75 in Rolla. These dew points are at or near 70. That's very, very sticky. We're humid and we're oppressive, and we'll continue to be very hot and humid as we head through the afternoon today. Very similar to yesterday, again, we'll have dry conditions for the first half of the day, and then maybe some spotty rain and rumbles of thunder later on this afternoon. So it's a dry commute this morning, 74 degrees, warm and humid at the bus stop. 91 by dismissal. We'll feel close to 100. We'll keep that isolated shower chance. This is the last quiet, summery day. Cold front comes through tomorrow and knocks down those temperatures. Details on that in 10 minutes.
All right, Elisa, we'll see you then. We begin Daybreak now with some education coverage. Beginning next year, sex ed courses in Missouri classrooms will have to cover sexual violence, harassment, as well as consent. The Springfield School District says it's already covering those topics in health class, but that it will revise the changes with a team of teachers to make sure the district is aligned with state statute. Brad Brummel, the coordinator of physical education and health for SPS, says he hopes students will be comfortable enough to talk to their families about these types of issues at home as well.
As a dad and a teacher, I would want my two daughters to feel comfortable coming home and talking about anything that they would want to. And I think as an educator, we can give them facts and information that they can go home and talk to their parents about.
The current curriculum for Springfield Public Schools is available on its website.
We have some political news for you. Missouri State is making its preparations to host President Trump tomorrow, and there's expected to be large crowds both inside and outside JQH Arena that will have effects on roadways throughout campus. So the university has spent the week getting things configured to help make sure they run smoothly. Executive Director at JQH, Keith Bose, says despite being in an unusual time crunch, a plan is in place for Friday.
You know, with most events, we have weeks, if not months, if not the better part of a year to plan and prepare for. With this one, it's about a year's worth of planning in about 5 days time frame. So that's probably the biggest development with an event like this.
We also know and want to give you a heads up, the president's visit will impact traffic and parking on campus as well. If you plan on protesting, you'll be able to do so in the red zone you see on this map. That's lot 25 right next to the arena. It's blocked off specifically for that purpose. If you need ADA parking, the yellow area will be for you. That is right in front of JQH, and the green lots are public parking for the rally. Some streets have already been closed down. For a full list of traffic details and to see that map a little closer, you can find this story on OzarksFirst.com.
Continuing with some more local news now, a new temporary memorial wall in Ava honors the lives lost in the Vietnam War. The traveling memorial is called The Wall That Heals and was escorted by hundreds of locals to show support for those who made that sacrifice. 6 names that belong to Ava veterans are on that wall for anyone to come and see for free. Missouri Governor Mike Parson will be a keynote speaker for a special ceremony this Saturday.
Happening around the region, several car crashes closed down parts of I-55 in Jefferson County yesterday. The Missouri State Highway Patrol says about 31 vehicles were involved. They happened around a quarter-mile apart. One accident involving 19 vehicles. You can see that aerial footage right here. The second had 9 vehicles, and there were 3 caught in the third accident. 7 people in total were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. It's unclear what caused all the crashes.
And news from around the Ozarks this morning. The Joplin Fire Department spent the night fighting a large structure fire that happened in the 500 block of South Tyler shortly before 10 p.m. The department is reporting several explosions that have stemmed from this. Several roads in that area were shut down in order to fight this blaze, and so far no injuries have been reported.
As more boats begin to get winterized and bows become drawn, first responders in the Ozarks are asking hunters not to leave all of their summer tools behind.
Daniel Shedd joins us this morning with the app that could save your life during deer season.
Well, Joe and Lauren, good morning. We initially told you about this app. It's called Raft Up, and it was initially really built for safety out on the lake. So maybe you're out on the lake, you have a medical emergency or perhaps a fire, and you can use this app to contact first responders with your GPS location. While it does work on the lake, it also works while you're hunting. I talked with Camden County Dispatch earlier this week, and they said that they began using it this summer and that it's already begun to make a difference. Once again, the app looks like it can just be used on the lake, but that's not the case. If you happen to have a medical emergency out in the woods or along the highway this fall or this winter, that same GPS location can be sent to 911 to get you the help you need.
It can be used if you're traveling. You can use that especially on the highways that don't have intersecting roads. You're way between mile marks. You can use it anywhere.
Now, guys, Raft Up was originally created in Arkansas, so it's pretty widely accepted down there. If you're going to be hunting in the Camdenton area, though, Camden County, Morgan County, Miller County, and Osage Beach, have already adopted this 911 protocol.
And a lot of people certainly will be utilizing that, especially coming up this fall season. Thank you, Daniel. Just getting started here on Daybreak as we see more impacts of the tariffs against China.
And married men are earning the most compared to single men and women. We'll have those details in your Money Watch report right up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First.